Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Phew. Well, I have the rail up in the air. That worked. It's not the best, but it worked. Now, the rail is light enough I can lift it as long as I've got it held up in there so it won't drop out of my hands. I can lift it up, put a couple of these bolts in it on that end and on this end and get it started. Then I can crank it up where it belongs and then go through and cut these bolts off short like I need them. I'm going to use just a 3/8 nut rather than this locking nut so I can just spin it down and make it go down fairly quickly. And I can use my pass-through ratchet to run the nuts down. I'll have to get get 4 3/8 nuts from the basement. Because I want to get this piece of track up there and do all the exploratory stuff on this one and figure out how to go about doing it. slowly, carefully, and safely while I'm thinking about things, not trying to rush. Because rushing is the way you have mistakes, and mistakes is where you get hurt. And I can't afford to get hurt. Already lost enough time on this job. But I'm gaining. Get these 2 tracks up. I can tie the other 2 tracks on the other end after I get some of this stuff moved out of the way. But I'll be able to use the hoist to move some of the stuff too. And that'll be nice. I need to put the track up onto the rafters and get that set up so that I can tie off everything onto the building, get it bolted down and put together. I'm going to work on it, get it done slowly but surely, safely. So, back in the house, done for tonight. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.